Wow, time flies! Just like that, it's time for... We need to head to Natlan next. Never called it a nation of dragons. Exactly! Huh. Could it...
Yes, that look of surprise.
Okay, just make sure you get Paimon's good side. Wait, hang on a minute! What's with the photo shoot, Chuck?
Well, I heard you two were about to leave for the next part of your journey. After everything... Oh, I have...
Oh, so you knew...
Yeah, that's definitely... All those obstacles we overcame side by side.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know. No matter the distance.
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the one thing we'll never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Whoa, you're all here!
That we will.
Well, in light of your impending...
Ooh, great idea! Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up. Oh, by the way, you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants, and it's just that, because of their local... They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel... Many members of the Spina have visited and...
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Well, given your experience and...
Still, I hope you can avoid
All right, I'm ready. Well then,
Bon voyage!
one with nature.
This kind of weather is more enjoyably spent under the cover of shade.
Wow! So this is Natlan! So many strange mountains. Good idea. And once we've met the Archon, well, I'm on hopes that... Come on, let's keep following the road.
The wind knows me.
No, my sword!
everlasting as the moon! Laid bare.
pictures on the walls! We've got to be on the right track.
I'm sorry, Kachina. I know it's not right for us to go back.
You can't seem to find other people. But if we really are sorry, we're just ordinary.
We barely had a chance. Pilgrimage registration.
Well, I just wish I was. But never mind. Guess that.
Well, if we do.
Yeah, even though.
Of course. Guess I'll have to wait until the next pilgrimage.
Looks like that little girl over there was just abandoned. Wonder what happened.
Huh? Oh gosh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Wait, I haven't seen you around.
Yep, we just got to Natlan.
Oh, welcome. I'm Kachin. Oh, that's something we call an ancient name. It's a tradition if you're here for the pilgrimage.
So, this pilgrim...
Oh, yeah. It's the competition received. Basically,
Sounds like a...
well, due to the sheer number, phase 1 is a team competition. Oh, and an ancient name bearer is just someone. Once the team competition is over, the participants from the winning teams qualified.
Yeah, the skill seems pretty huge. Wait a minute. If ancient name bearers lead the teams...
Sure am. Although, the key to winning is in the strength of the team captain. That's what everyone says. So, their decision does make sense. I'd feel the same way if I were in their shoes. All ancient name bearers have to take part. It's our duty. So if no one wants to be on my team, at worst I'm looking at a few extra scrapes and scratches. I'm not great at fighting, but...
Psst, Traveler. Based on the direction of this conversation, Paimon thinks it might be... Yep, time for the next phase of our...
What are you guys talking about? Sorry, didn't mean to freak out on you. I really appreciate the offer. That's so unbelievably generous of...
Oh, Paimon thought we could just join your team and...
It's all right. Really.
Really?
We're all usually on good... They don't make eye contact or bring up... I probably don't even need to explain. It's pretty obvious there's nothing to gain from being on my team.
Oh, don't you worry. The Traveler's strong enough for the three of us. Gods, dragons, giant narwhal.
Oh, I get it. You were able to overlook my lack of strength because you're confident in your own skills.
That's right. We always try to help people out during...
A true adventure. You guys are really special. You know you're strong. But you're planning on staying in Natlan for a little while, right? Mind if I...
Learn from...
Yeah, you know. I promise I won't be in the way.
What do you think, Traveler? Seems like she really looks up to you. Oh, right. Didn't those people from...
Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be I lose all the time. I'm used to it. Everyone around me is used to it. But if I manage to learn a thing or two from you, I might just pull off a win next. Oh, of course. Well, come with me, you two. I'll show you where I grew up and introduce you to our tribe. Hello, I'm Kachina, a member of the Children of Echoes. I adore green fruits and would love to become...
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
one with nature.
Whoa. That thing over there looks super intimidating. You sure it's not gonna fall off?
Don't worry. Our tribe works closely with stone. That's one of our symbols, actually. It's not going anywhere, I promise you. Many of our tribespeople love music and dance and have an amazing sense of rhythm. In the past, Outlanders have come here just to study our culture and exchange views. My parents wanted me to learn dance, but I wanted to become a warrior instead. Hey, it's Io! Come on, Allow me to introduce you. This is Io, my Saurian companion. He's...
Saurian? So in Natlan, you consider Saurians to...
Of course. Natlan is not only a nation of heroes, but also an... Outlanders always seem to think of Io as my pet. But that's not the case at all. Io and I go on adventures together, but he also has a Saurian family and a place to stay of his own. Sometimes he even brings his The children of Echoes have the closest ties to the Tepetli Saurs, which are natural. All Saurians have their own personalities, but I think calling... See? Io agrees with me.
Oh! You're here too!
No way! You have a Saurian companion too! Oh, what a sweet little thing! I think... Alright, you two go have fun. I've got no mischief, okay? And you better not go leading your new friend astray. This is the most cherished and most sacred item in our tribe. It symbolizes the Wayab that protects us and grants us blessings.
Wayab? Is that a god of some sort?
Sort of. We believe the Wayab dwell beneath the earth, while the Pyro Archon hails from above. We hold regular gatherings here, actually. Our chief recounts and interprets dreams relating to our Wayab the Wayab know the past and can foresee the future.
Huh. Kachina, what are you doing here?
Chief! Oh, let me introduce you. This is Pakal, the chief of our tribe. Chief, these two just arrived in Natlan. They're super accomplished adventurers, and they're letting me stick by them so I can...
Kachina is a child of our tribe. Her safety's I don't know how you met her, but I'm gonna need you to prove your identity.
Whoa! There's no need for that, Chief.
A feeling isn't going to satisfy your parents, Kachina.
How about... we show you our adventurer handbook?
The people who belong to the Adventurers Guild are kind of a mixed bag. You're the Traveler, and you're Paimon, his familiar.
Paimon is a guide! Jeez, these rumors are getting out of control. Well, okay, maybe this one's not that bad. It does make you seem super powerful and mysterious.
Wait, is there something special about those?
You haven't heard?
Nope.
Learn well from him, Kachina. It's unlikely you've ever had a teacher of greater...
Really? To earn that kind of praise from the chief?
Apologies for...
Oh, don't worry about it.
Well, Kachina's still young, so you can never be too... As for you, Kachina, isn't registration about to close?
Don't worry, Chief. I told my teammates to go ahead. I may not be much of a fighter, but
Kachina's trying not to worry.
I see. Well,
let me think.
Oh, right! That word kept popping up in our
well, Natlan is a nation of heroes, whose valiant deeds are preserved and passed down. You can think of an ancient name almost like a label for the...
For example, the most famous bear, by the time he fought in his last one, even though he wasn't quite where he used to be physically speaking, he still managed to achieve top rankings during the pilgrimage. Impressive, right?
Ancient names allow us to preserve the stories of the past, but they're also much more than that. Think of an ancient name almost... Do you have your stone on you, Kachina?
Of course. Here, take a look.
Whoa, that black stone looks so mysterious.
The Wayab decide who is deserving of inheriting an ancient name. Once a successor is selected, the name becomes theirs to bear, and their deeds are then preserved within it. As time passes, ancient names come to represent the heroic deed. In turn, the accomplishments preserved within it.
Just like me. But if I didn't know the stories of all the past...
Then you're saying this stone doesn't have any actual power? Like it's not...
None at all. And that is precisely how it exercises.
Think of it this way. If you become a hero because the heavens granted you strength, are your triumphs earned?
Oh, Paimon gets it!
Someone had this to... Our forebearers carved miracles, the miracles of the past. So there's no rush, Kachina. Many people, as long as you never stop trying to...
Thank you, Chief. Well, it's getting late. Oh, right. I'm not sure...
Is that where the pilgrimage is taking?
Yep. And outside of competition season, it's... Of course. She's the...
Sounds like a plan then. Let's go!
Well, if the Traveler and Paimon are with you...
All right, we're off. I got so carried away just now, I didn't consider what would... Luckily, that's not the case. Or...
You sure it's okay you didn't tell the...
Chief Pakal's a really nice guy. If he knew the truth, but he's not as young as he used to be. And he's got some old injuries that still bother him. He'll find out what really happened when he sees me compete. I'm sure I'll get an earful for lying, but this is for the best.
Yeah. Your teammates left you high and dry and you made sure they...
It's not their fault, really. The pilgrimage is extremely important. We all grow up listening to stories about the heroes, not out of a selfish desire for glory, but to lend our strength to it anyway. Don't worry about it. It'll also be a... All right, time to leave our settlement. Let's head out.
The statue is so pretty. Is...
You betcha. Beautiful, effortlessly confident.
Oh, since we're here, you might as well go get your shiny new element.
Huh? You can get element...
Oh, just you watch, 'cause... Huh? That's not right. Is the statue asleep or something? Huh. Shouldn't you be able to shoot fireballs or summon flame pillars by now? Strange. Must be something unique to Nat. Sorry, Kachina. We got your...
No, it's all right. If anything, I'm even more curious now. That's something only vision bearers can use. Could you show me?
Take it away, Trap.
Wow, different elemental powers. Well, let me give it a try. Nope. Still just... Anyway, I was right. You
Just wait until you hear about our previous adventures. Whoa! What's that?
Oh, that's a cuckoo soar. They fly high and fast, and they're up.
Right? It's been ages since that.
Oh, before I forget, we've got a pretty... They look like shiny little gems, don't they? Don't... I always bring a few when I know I'm gonna be out and about for...
Woo! Paimon loves.
My pleasure, my pleasure! We've come a long way. How does a break sound?
Great idea! All the sights.
Oh, are you all out of...
Whoa, you're practically a what?
I just like bringing a lot of stuff with... They only come in handy every so... Huh? Is everything okay, Traveler? Seems...
Yeah, that was so weird. It has to be
Actually, you know what? It could be
different how?
Well, I heard that other nations' Archons live a long time and belong to a class of extremely powerful...
And that's not the case?
Not at all. Every Pyro Archon in Natlan was an ordinary person before taking on the role.
Huh? A human serving as an Archon? Is that even possible? You find it hard to believe, too.
So that's not normal then?
Well, based on what we've seen, that's not usually how it works. It can't be that easy for a
Pretty sure the Pyro Archon's the only one who can I do know this, though. The statue of the Seven may look a lot like our current Archon, but that has to be a coincidence. Oh, I should also mention, the pilgrimage is actually how we select the Pyro Archon. Anyone can claim the title.
So the contest is all about how strong.
That's right. We believe performance in battle is the most comprehensive test for a future Archon. Plus, when someone emerges victorious, it's hard to argue with the results. Our current Archon achieved an overwhelming victory. The result was obvious from the beginning. Don't just take my word for it, though. Even the tribe elders said they've never seen an Archon with such strength before. But it's just as Chief Pakal said. Today's limits are tomorrow's breakthrough.
Okay, Paimon's gonna ignore the whole human becoming an Archon thing for now. It's just, if we think back to what happened in Inazuma.
I wouldn't worry about it. Our Archon's a wonderful person and very welcoming to guests. I think you'll get along great.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we're planning.
It'll all work out. He'll meet her.
All right, Paimon's just.
Oh, we call this a phlogiston chisleth. Good. Sorry to disappoint. Wait! You can use it too? How? That was...
Wait, look behind you. Something's coming. What do we do? Is something after us?
We're fine. This here? Hiya, Toto. Well, aren't we looking lively?
Oh!
That's right. He's always hanging.
What did...
That's an invitation.
Paimon's not so sure. Oh, good point. Wow, the sightseeing is even better.
The higher the vantage point, the better.
Are you and Toto close, Kachina?
Yep. When I was little, my parents and I went to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame to buy a... Toto wasn't even half his current size back then. In the end, though, after that, he used his... I've been bringing him fruit. With the sheer amount of food he can eat, he pretty much grew like... Oh, look over there! That's our destination. You can let us off here, Toto. Thanks. It's an easy walk from here.
That's true.
supposed to meet some friends.
Open your eyes, Slowpoke! Ugh, we've been here this entire time. I've already lost track of how long. Listen here, you. It's not just Kanish and Moalani's time you're wasting, but mine! What the heck? That's a strange-looking...
Take it down a notch, all right? You don't even know some of these people. Just because Kachina's too nice to get mad at you doesn't give you an excuse to be rude to her.
And what are you gonna do about it? You think you're the boss of... Hey!
All right, I've put him in a timeout for now. Sorry about that.
Aw, you didn't have to do that. Hal just doesn't have much of a felt.
He got what he deserved. Let's just hope the lesson sticks this time.
Mualani, there you are.
Looks like you made some new friends.
Hello! Paimon's Paimon!
A traveler, you say? You came at the perfect time.
I don't see your teammates with you, Kachina.
Oh, they went to join teams with a better chance at winning.
So you're saying you've been ditched? That might give them an advantage during the team stage, but it all comes down to individual strength sooner or later.
Yeah, well, I couldn't even promise them we would make it through the team stage. The outcome of the team stage usually depends on the ancient name bearer, after all.
Hey now. There's not a single person here that can promise their team victory. You're putting too much... Besides, you're not lacking in strength at all. You were only 3 victories short of reaching the Night Warden Wars last time.
Wait, so if the pilgrimage is like a national sporting competition, then...
The former is a battle of skill. The latter is a real war. A war against our eternal enemy, the Abyss.
So they're here too. Well, wait a second. You're saying the prize for winning the pilgrimage is the
That's not too far off. That's why it's called the pilgrimage chooses the strongest warriors among the tribes. And those warriors, their names and deeds are then recorded in epic tales passed down over time. Yes, but that's the nature of war. Danger comes with the territory. Resisting the Abyss is our duty. But we're not alone in this fight. We also have the blessing of our...
It's something we call the Ode of Resurrection, which does
resurrect people, you mean?
Yep, so it's not so scary, really.
Let's go register. We don't...
Wait, what about you, Kachina? You're not really playing...
We really wish we could help, but we're not from here, so it doesn't seem like we can take part.
There's no threshold to the number of participants. With the sheer number of team, no matter how strong or experienced the warrior, in a situation like that, it's...
Oh, how about this? When we register, why don't we ask if these two can have special permission to participate? Odds are the answer will be no, so if that doesn't work, well... I only have a few teammates this time.
You're not asking me to lead your team, are you?
Look at you, mind reader.
Fine by me, but doesn't that leave you and Kachina as a team of 2?
I bet our new friends here...
Oh, you mean us? You're right. 2 is definitely better than 1.
It's just like the old saying we have, but listen to yourself.
Here...
The rules don't forbid it, so who cares what they think? It's not like they left us any other option.
Well, I'll leave you to break the news to your soon-to-be former teammates.
Oh, I know. Just give me a second, you guys. We can...
This is the place. Let's wait for Mualani here.
Did you see the flags at the front gate when...
Oh, yeah. There were flags.
Those are our tribal flags. One for each of the 6 tribes that make up Natlan, including the Children of Echoes.
Why the sudden tour guide routine?
I said I'd introduce them to Natlan, and we've got nothing better to do, so...
Fair enough. Well, I'm from the Scions of the Canopy.
My friend Mualani belongs to the people of the Springs, a seaside that just leaves the Flower Feather clan, the map. If we get a chance after the pilgrimage, I'll be sure to show you around.
Well, if we're talking tribes, allow me to stand in for our chief and welcome...
Mualani, you're back! We were just...
Everything's settled on my end. My teammates took it unbelievably well.
They probably just didn't see any drawbacks to your proposition.
We're saying the same thing here. You, my friend.
Hello there. Here to register.
That's right. I wanted to ask, though. These two travelers are very interested in the...
I'm sorry, but only people from Natlan are
You couldn't make an exception just this once? This traveler is a renowned
It's not that simple, Miss Mualani. Even a single exception sets a dangerous precedent for countless interested parties, and the purpose of the pilgrimage is not only to select strong warriors, but also to collect contending fire from the battle. This is the fire that fuels the sacred flame. Natlan is only safe from the invasion of the Abyss, while the sacred flame burns eternal.
Oh, so there's another purpose.
That was the initial purpose. Every participant, whether they win or lose, contributes to the defense of our nation.
Exactly right, Mr. Kanich. Contending fire can only be produced in battles between people of Natlan. Outlander participation would inhibit the production of this fire, which could in turn jeopardize the sacred...
Oh, so it all comes down to the contending fire. Well, you can still enjoy the...
That would be great! Tourists like Dale, there's something Paimon was wondering, actually. You read Paimon's mind, Traveler. Why doesn't everyone just fight together? You know, since you can bring them back to life.
The power of resurrection has its limits. For starters, the ode only works...
That's also why ordinary people... It's for their own protection. Although, they're still afforded...
That brings us to the other...
Victory?
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must... Only those who triumph over the abyss earn the right to be revived. Defeat in battle not only means death, but also the destruction of your ancient name, preventing it from ever being inherited again. The tales of the vanquished are eventually forgotten, and an ancient name cannot survive when the stories of its bearers are...
Yeah, they won, right? Isn't it the defeated ones who need reviving?
You have to think about it at the team level. For example, 5 representatives will be sent to repel the Abyss. Even if 4 of them were to perish, the Ode of Resurrection would still take effect. All you need is for 1 person to return victorious.
Because every victory is a building...
Of course, the team need... That's why the first stage of the pilgrimage, no one fights alone.
This all sounds pretty...
Well, that axiom is meant to be... Danger is always not to mention...
I've actually fallen in battle before. I spent some time wandering the realm of the Wayab. It was unlike anything I'd ever...
The realm of the Wayab? Does that mean the Wayab exists somewhere in Natlan?
Hard to say. The realm's not somewhere you can access by ordinary means, and very few people are capable... We call this realm the Night Kingdom, a mysterious liminal space between the...
The fact that you were resurrected at all is the worst thing in the world.
Then releasing you from your timeout has gotta come in at a close second.
You would do well to speak with reverence of the almighty dragon.
If you're done arguing, your registration is... It all went fairly quickly, considering we all know each other. Now, I just need to register your team member. In the meantime, you can all go rest at the hotel.
Nice. Oh, family and friends include... Dig in, you guys. Eat as much as you want. These dishes, there's more where this came from too, so don't be shy.
Don't be dramatic.
The Pyro Archon is very generous, even if it does cause some trouble for all the hotel workers and volunteers. Speaking of trouble, I've locked Ahau away for now, so you don't have to worry about him being a nuisance.
Wait, isn't that a little harsh?
Nah, Kanich and Ahau are always like that. Everyone has their own unique way of getting along with their Saurian What's got you all down in the dumps, Kachina?
I know. Everything... I can't keep using my age as an excuse. I have to prove to people that I'm not trying to.
You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You know your own. If they don't think you deserve to bear your ancient name, they can take it up with the Wyab. Trust me, Kachina. The Wyab see something.
I just hope it's not the fact that I can. Yeah, I'm on a 7 or 8 pilgrimage losing streak. My ranking has been improving little.
To be honest, losing 7 or 8 times isn't even a lot. Maybe other people can't see your improvement, but your performance still isn't.
Yeah, didn't you say you got really close before?
It's just. What if I don't even make.
Hey, have a little faith, will you? Stumble, and I'll be there to get you back on. I know you've never tasted victory, but you.
Lilani, I trust you. I still don't know why the Wyab chose me to inherit Nate, but I can't be the only bear.
Not to mention, the fact that your ancient name has survived until now means all your otherwise, it would be lost to us by now.
That's right! And you'll have us rooting for you!
No. It should be the other way around, but still. I'll win this time. Oh, right. I should eat something.
Nice to see your game face.
Thanks for encouraging her, you two.
Don't you worry. We've seen how kind and...
Take it easy.
I'll pour you all some drinks.
She even travels with homemade juice?
Kachina's backpack is practical.
That's true, but she definitely only offered us some so she could go find somewhere to cry for a little while.
Seems like you two really look out for her.
She's like a little sister to me, you know? She's already... And I have a feeling this is the one.
Why are you so sure? Is that what happened?
Oh, no. I was just born...
Mulani's being modest. She's already a 3-time veteran of the Night Warden Wars. Came out on top each time. And she's never had to be resurrected.
Wow, that's amazing!
Nah, it's no big deal. The opponents I had to face were pretty tame, that's all. Either way, the challenges haven't been that difficult so far. But I'd love...
Paimon gets it! That's how Paimon and the Traveler are, too. Hey, a little more confidence, please?
Drinks are here. Better try them while they're still...
Feeling better now, Kachina?
Me? I'm gonna get some meat in my system.
I'll come with you.
Just don't go overboard, okay? The last thing we need is for someone to oversleep.
If only we had a friend who
Alright, fine. Make sure you...
Attaboy! I knew you'd catch it.
So full. So sleepy. We should get a good night's sleep before the competition tomorrow. Kachina!
Oh, it's you two. I just finished training with Lua.
Well, you worked so hard to introduce us.
Wow, you guys are exactly... Guess I should make myself scarce, though.
Huh? What do you mean? Observation?
Yeah,
Oh, I think I get what you're saying.
Atta girl, Kachina.
You're right. I just need to... Mind sticking around?
Sure.
Thanks for taking the time to teach me. You
just give it your best.
Morning, traveler. Morning.
Looks like everyone's here right on time.
Says the one who only made it because I was there to get you!
How? Not so loud.
Well, if you don't do well today, we know who to...
See how your friends talk to me, Kanich? I help you wake them up, make sure everyone's on time, and do I get a thank you, a how? No! I get told off!
Mualani's right.
Hope.
All right, moving on.
I had some nerves at first, but
That's good to hear.
The competition's about to start. Did everyone eat?
a little.
Oh no, we were so busy focusing on the tournament we forgot.
I thought that might happen. Here, I brought you some. No thanks necessary.
Attention, everyone! The tournament is about to begin. All contestants proceed.
Well, I'd say more, but the opening ceremony is...
Don't you worry, Paimon's...
Thanks, you two.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, bye-bye.
Attention, everyone! The tournament's about to begin. All spectators,
Oh, that's a... Wow, we've...
entering the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. You won't be able to leave the arena once the tournament begins.
The pilgrimage of the return of the Sacred Flame is a competition with a long, storied history. Countless hopefuls have gathered here. Before we begin, allow me to remind everyone of the rules. Today's tournament begins with the team stage. Before advancing into... Each team will board a hot air balloon. Contestants must search for fire towers within the contest grounds. Accumulate contending fire through combat, defeat in combat, departure from the contest grounds, and running out of time all lead to elimination. Only the strongest teams will be able to withstand the onslaught of battle and return to the arena. Only those who emerge triumphant in the team stage earn the right to take part in the individual battles. The outcome of these one-on-one matches not only affects the contestants' individual scores, but also determines that after many rounds of battle, the contestants with the top 5 rankings. Now, let us welcome our Archon as she...
Skill, strategy, fortune, form. Many factors influence strength, but victory never lies. The pilgrimage is not merely a trial to determine the strongest among us, but also a stage, upon which today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga. One written in the triumphs of the victors. So, with that...
So that's the Pyro Archon? Kachina said she was friendly and welcoming, but, how did she come to... Didn't Kachina say she was just an ordinary person before becoming the Archon? She doesn't seem ordinary at all.
Well, folks, it's clear the contestants are already raring to go. The teams will now board their hot air balloons and make their way to the
Yeah!
Do it!
Kick their butts, eat!
Go, Mualani, go! You can do it, Kachi!
And the crowd goes wild! Remember the rules. The balloons will take you to random locations, and your battle starts the moment you land. Best your competition. Collect sacred fire. Good luck, everyone!
Guess this is where we're starting.
Let me see. This seems pretty quiet. Let's head that way. We don't need to.
Okay,
just remember, don't.
And with that, the pilgrimage is now underway. Time for the contestants to give it their all!
Oh, a fire tower! And an unoccupied one from the looks of it. Be on the lookout for an ambush. Careful, we've got company!
Kitchen. All right, let's finish this back.
Looks like we've got ourselves an easy start.
Perfect timing. We've got to fight to generate contending fire in the first place. So let's go. Winner takes all, loser gets lost.
This was new.
Catching at the flame! We won!
We're just getting started. Grab the fire and let's head to the next spot.
Currently in the lead, we have Chaska, one of the contestants from the Flower Feather clan, really leaving her competitors in the dust. Amaru has taken out 6 contestants in a row! What a legendary competitor! But can his hot streak continue?
Oh, well, aren't you two an interesting duo?
How did these monsters make it onto the grounds?
It's part of the tournament. You can't handle a few monsters. How are you supposed to repel the abyss? Look, why don't we handle these monsters first? Then we can battle it out between ourselves. Your skills aren't half bad. But I think I've got a good grasp of what you can do. Sorry, but not everyone can make it until the end. Your run ends here!
Check this out! Best of luck! Nicely done, Kachina!
We actually beat a legend!
Come on, don't just stand there. Let's grab the fire and go.
We have a new team going ahead. Mualani and Kachina have already eliminated several favorites for the win.
I knew someone would show up. Hand over the sacred
Let's hope you
fire
put
and
up
no
a good
one gets
fight.
hurt.
Amazing!
Let's finish this now.
Out of the way! Float away!
Where's the surfboard? Let's ride!
Would you look at this? 2 favorites for the win. Itzna and Unkunga have run into each other. Looks like it's gonna be an early goodbye for one of these formidable competitors.
All right,
let's finish this fast. Surf's up! Woohoo! Amazing! This mountain is huge. Is the next tower really all the way up there? It's going to take forever to make it to the top.
Just leave it to me. I'll get us up there. Spin to win! Huh?
We made it! Great work, Kachina!
Glad I could help.
An empty fire tower. We're too late.
Darn it! Close!
And another competitor crosses the finish line. Yan-san from the Collective of Plenty is certainly living up to some lofty expectations.
This was new.
Kachina, is that you? I'm sorry about this, but since we ran into each other, I can't just let you pass. If you want glory, you'll have to go through me!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Out of the way, or get blown away!
That was quick.
Woohoo! That's an epic win!
Every minute that passes, fewer and fewer contestants remain in play. The remaining competitors need to hurry if they want to make it out of this stage.
Hold it right there. That fire is mine. In your dreams, I think someone needs a reality check, and I'm more than happy to oblige.
I like this of
Hey, let's work together. Good idea. No way I'll sit there. Let's go.
Time rises! This was new.
Let's shred, Sharky! Oh! Faster! Right here!
Let's finish this next time.
We've collected enough sacred fire. Still doing all right, Kachina?
Yeah, Pog?
Uh-oh, we're running out of time. Wait. There's a spirit way over there. We can ride it back. Oh, we really lucked out. Just grab onto me, Kachina. I'm not sure if you remember, but people from my tribe can ride spiritways over great distances. It's all smooth sailing from here.
Thanks, Milani.
Hey, what are you thanking me for? We won as a team. There's no way I could have taken on that many people without you. Have a little faith in yourself. You're already a great warrior. Over your piece of cake, then offered to take you spiritway surfing to make up for it.
Actually, I was feeling pretty down that day. My training didn't go well, and... Anyway, you really cheered me up. Milani, I really want to win this time. I want to win this pilgrimage and become a true warrior.
Now that's what I like to hear. Let's meet each other at the top and fight in the...
If your team has gathered enough fire, please proceed to the stadium as quick...
Congratulations, Mualani. Congratulations, Amazing.
Congratulations!
Keep it up, Mool! Kachina!
Kachina!
Woo!
You two can take a short break while the team stage comes to a close. We'll draw names to determine the individual matchups in a moment. After that, we'll proceed to the next stage of the competition. I wish you both the best.
You two are assigned to different lounge areas, if you'll follow.
Solo battles next. Just
hold it right there. This is the contestants' lounge.
We're contestants too. Let us through.
According to my list, you're not among the individual match contenders, nor are you related to any.
Well, we'd still be candidates if it was just based on strength. We only lost because 2 other contestants snuck up on us like cowards. If you could just go contact the referee,
Wait, you two are...
Well, look who we have here. Remember us? Your little trick got us disqualified. Since we've crossed paths again, let's settle this once and for all. We'll see who truly deserves to advance.
Right now?
Don't mind him, Kachina. Tournament rules place you under no obligation to honor that request. A loss is a... You! Don't just stand there! Get security over here now!
Forget the rules. Isn't the pilgrimage about picking the strongest warriors? She just happened to catch us off guard. Exactly. Now's our chance to duke it out fair and...
Kachina!
Who are you?
Traveler! Paimon!
We just came to have a chat, and then all of a sudden these guys were threatening. You're not bullying Kachina and
I don't know your names. But if you really want to face me, I'll allow... It has to wait until after the tournament, though. I need to focus on the upcoming match.
That's enough, you two. Being caught off guard is not an excuse. You think you can cry foul play when you face the abyss? If this behavior persists, you may find yourselves barred from future competition.
What?
Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere, are you?
No, thanks to you. To be honest, right.
That sounds more like it. You can do it!
I heard there was trouble. Has the situation been resolved?
Yes. It was nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of sore losers coming to stir up trouble with the contestant.
Some people are so obsessed with glory, they can't even bear the idea of failure. I hope you don't let them get to you, Kachina, because you'll need to get ready. Your match is up soon.
That came up quick. My next opponent is it...
You must be Kachina. You know, people told me I got lucky in the draw, but I beg to differ. There are no coincidences in the arena. If you're so, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're made of. Well...
I really want to earn a...
All right, our contestants have each said their piece. To your places, everyone. And...
Let her rip!
Come on, you can do better!
Drilling down!
That's more like it. Again!
congratulations to Kachina for taking the win. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone.
That's one gap!
Where do you come from, kid? Hate to break it to you, but you don't recognize me? Figures. Either way, once we... Hear that? The exhilarating cheers of the crowd. That's why
I'm fine.
room for improvement. Gotta hand it to you, kid. You've got what it takes, Kachina. Youngsters.
And it's Kachina for the win! We'll now head into a
Thanks for cheering me on, you two. You were great out there! You faced the— I don't think I did too shabby.
You ready for the last round, Kachina?
Milani!
I got permission to come see you before the last round starts. But, your final opponent—
What?
Yeah, I just found out myself. Or really, but
I did too, but it is what it is. But we just have to get past it. War is cruel, and the Abyss certainly isn't. So, I'm going to give this bat— To hand victory to your opponent is to take pity on them. But no one's asking for pity here, yeah? So?
How did—
Atta girl.
So, if one of you has to lose—
You mean one of us is destined to win? I'll be happy no matter who wins. Traveler, Paimon?
I've been training, so thanks for believing.
We've arrived at the final phase. The winner of this match will take the final spot among the victors. Give it up for a long-time contender and first-time finalist from the Children of Echoes, Kachina!
You get this, Kachina!
And her opponent from the people of the Springs, a young prodigy and Night Warden Wars veteran, Mualani! This face-off between old friends promises to be an explosive showdown. May the best warrior win!
You've come so far. Still nervous?
Why does it have to be you? Still, I'm glad in a way. Even if I lose, I won't have any regrets.
Come on! Kachina, this is no time to be modest. I know you want this more than me. And it's about time you start sounding like it, okay?
I want to win. Mualani, this one's mine! I'm sorry, Mualani. I'm so sorry. I went too hard.
Look.
The winner is, from the Children of Echoes, Kachina! And with that, the winners of this pilgrimage, put your hands together for our victors. With her 6th consecutive win, Cheska of the Flower Feather Clan. She managed to turn the tides all by herself. Ian-san of the Collective of Plenty with an explosive comeback 10 years in the making. Kaiulani of the People of the Springs. A seasoned and renowned warrior. Kibungu of the Scions of the Canopy. Last but not least, finally living up to her true potential, Kachina of the Children.
Feels like
This is no dream. Your strength is what got you here.
We'll be going to war together. It's an honor to...
No matter how many pilgrimages I witness, I'm always overwhelmed with pride for you, my brave warriors. You give me faith that our innumerable sacrifices are not in vain. Brave warriors, the following is an order, and also a personal request. Go forth as you command.
As you command.
Traveler, Paimon, there you are. I wanted to thank you for supporting Kachina back there. She really has grown into a not that it feels good to lose, but hey, wanna go for a walk? Kachina and the others will be busy fighting the Abyss, so why don't I show you around?
Sure! What do you say, Traveler? Something on your mind?
Listen, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. But she's got experienced, powerful... Glory always comes with a risk. She's not one to fall so easily. She bears the ancient name Uthabiti after her. Come to think of it, you've never visited my tribe, have you? The people of the Springs live alongside the
Looks like you beat me to it.
Kinich?
I was planning on inviting you to visit the Scions of the Canopy. Most of the adventurers that belong to the guild come from my tribe, so I figured you might be interested.
Hey, first come, first served.
Yeah, you were first. Still, Traveler,
Yeah, thanks!
Alright, let's pack.
Got something you want to say? All right, you asked for it.
Here comes another. The wind knows me. This one's new.
An impressive bounty.
Laid bare.
One with nature.
Well, how about this? Some fun, shall we?
Ah, we're finally here! So this is your home, Mualani? Paimon can't wait to have a look around.
See? What did I tell you? A dip in the hot springs after a battle is just the best.
Fetch me a bottle of wine, would you, dear?
Just one? Let's get another. It's still early in the day, isn't it?
Want to go to Golden Dusk later?
Now this is a vacation. Absolutely amazing.
Wow, it's so lively around here. Is there some kind of holiday going on?
We try to treat every day like a holiday around here. We believe every day is worth celebrating. Now, let me show you around. Where to start? Shochiqui Cattle Records, Kalumchi Plaza. Oh, there's so many. The hot springs, of course. Natural hot springs have tons of health.
Wait.
Oh, don't be shy.
Mualani!
Huh? Oh, Auntie Atea!
Please, I've told you that just Atea. Were you take?
That's right. Oh, they only just arrived and.
Hi there!
I'm Mualani's neighbor, Atea. By the way,
Yeah, I was this close to winning. Anyway, it's all in the past. Oh, wait. You'll need swim.
Hold it right there, young lady. Have you forgotten the rule about
Rule?
Oh, there's a rule about bathing in the hot...
That's right. Outlanders have to complete a trial at an artificial hot spring before they're allowed access to the natural ones.
It's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Basically, natural hot springs, a few travelers have gotten scalded by the water in the past. So now we have an unwritten rule. All outlanders... But seriously, Auntie Atea, do we have to be so strict?
Famous last words. The hot springs are not to be underestimated. You can never be too careful.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Exactly. There will be no excessive risk-taking.
Okay.
That's more like it. And don't try anything funny.
Relax.
Much better.
Hey, you over there! How many times have I told you no roughhousing near the hot springs?
Oh, shoot!
Run! Stop right there! Ugh, you need a stern...
She sure has a lot of energy.
She's a legend in our tribe. Everyone knows. Back before I inherited my ancient name, she was one of Natlan's most renowned warriors, famous for her love of hot springs. She referred to anyone who came to these parties as her hot spring buddies. The attendees were all respected warriors like Liliuo.
If Paimon lived here, she would take advantage.
It's just... The doctors managed to save her life, but they made it clear that she could never... Abyssal power still exists within her body. Immersing herself in hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her internal organs.
Oh, no wonder she has so many.
That's normal. She's worked tirelessly over the years to dig up artificial springs, so that more and more people can Anyway, let's head to the
Oh, I see. That's...
See, I told you the chief would agree. Well, let's get moving then. We can't let a word of this slip to anyone.
Hey, Amina, Hikaru, Marukau. You three seem particular.
Oh, Mulani. Here.
This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, what a coincidence.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken a turn.
Really? How can...
Okay, so while you've been busy with the pilgrimage, we noticed that, specifically the hot springs in the cave to the north of our settlement, I'm sure you know the one. Apparently, she could never come into contact with hot water before.
Yeah, so we got to thinking, what if we renovated the abandoned spring? Chief Amina thinks it's a great idea too.
Of course. How could you even... I'm a little busy right now, though. I'll come find you.
Of course. Take your time. You should These artificial springs are pretty new, but the experience is just as good as the natural ones, if you ask me. We really worked hard on... And you two, I know you want to focus on Atea's surprise, but don't forget your patrol duties in the meantime. The Abyss could attack at any moment.
You got it, Chief. We'll keep an eye out.
All right, we're off then.
I'm also gonna head out. Have fun!
Finally, it's hot spring time. Oh, So, what do you think? Can you feel the warmth?
Yeah, it's so nice.
The first time I came to the hot springs, there was no... It's actually a pretty funny looking back. I was too young to remember the whole... So feel free to go for a...
Okay, here...
Auntie Atea, you really came to...
Of course. And the temperature in the
Oh, thank you!
Well, very few young people know how to truly appreciate hot. To bathe in a hot spring is to completely empty your mind.
Hey!
All right, looks like you were able... Well, I've got to get going. That better not happen again, whether...
Okay.
Paimon didn't think you were the type to do...
I remember thinking I'd... Some people get dizzy if they stay in here too long.
Paimon's fine, just a bit...
Looks like you two are naturals. I certainly don't trust their aesthetic tastes. In exchange, though, I can recommend a couple of shops that are worth a visit. Huh?
Yeah, she brought a snack. Friends are supposed to help each other.
Well then, the more... All right, we should get going.
Mulani!
We're here to help!
But you're important guests. We can't...
All right. Now, where to start? Looks like the water... Ooh, those boxes in the corner need to be thrown out. Also, someone needs to go out...
Hey, I'm not any better.
Yeah, that worked. I can introduce you to all the shops while we're at it. there, Yellowfast. Hope.
Well, if it isn't more.
That's right.
Well, it wouldn't be.
Here, it's all on the list.
Wow.
That's right.
Wait, you're saying she can go in the hot springs again? That's.
Come on, I know you can.
All right, all right.
Wow, that was amazing!
All in a day's work.
Interested?
I'm not planning to haggle this time, I promise. Nope. Kachina likes shiny little trinkets, so I'll hold on to them for now.
All right, that should be everything.
Let me see. Huh?
That's on the house. 7 years ago. So.
Oh, we will. It's gonna be a. Well, that's our shopping done. We're back. How's everything going? Wow, this place cleaned up now.
I would hope so. Did you guys get every?
Oh, we brought back tons of stuff!
All right then, roll up your sleeves.
Actually, why don't you two take a break? I'll handle it from here. Traveler. So, I was brainstorming on the way over, and I'm thinking we could draw some. So, what do you think?
It looks amazing!
Well, I'm usually the one in charge of the family store, so... Not to mention, this was totally a...
Yeah, tonight.
I see. Well, let's call it a day then. Traveler, Paimon, you must be tired too. All right, this is it. Get a good night's sleep, okay?
Yep, good night! Ah, Paimon. Anyway, we need...
Traveler, Paimon!
Mualani?
It's the Abyss. Our patrols are trying to come with me. I'll take...
Mualani, a little help over here.
One moment. I'll be right there. Really? That's perfect. I've been waiting for the chance to fight by your... Hang in there. We're here to help. Bastard!
The wind knows me.
Let's round him up!
Oh, have they been contaminated by the Abyss?
No, they are the Abyss. Destroy them!
Thank you.
I'm all right. Go help the others.
I almost died.
We've cleared out most of the monsters over here. Looks like we're still in for a long... Let's go ask Ami.
prepared for an attack, but we didn't have enough people to prevent them from breaking through our
Where'd they come from this time?
The east side. We've pinpointed an abyssal
A kind of gate created by the Abyss. One that allows monsters from the only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise,
Exactly. That's what I'm most concerned.
All right, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon.
Of course! On behalf of the people...
Let's go. There's no time to lose. Off we go.
Let's ride!
Need a surfboard?
Out of the way!
One with
Get
nature.
blown away!
Thank goodness you were here.
Luolani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on. Let's get rid of it.
Rain of bullets!
Out of the
Transfixed.
way! Get blown away!
Rain of bullets! Slip, slide, spread!
This is where you fall.
The pylon! It's over there! Hurry!
Action epic wave! Let's ride!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night!
I don't see any more monsters.
These attacks happen a lot.
Yeah, it makes things hard sometimes, but besides, the Abyss doesn't care how difficult our lives. Come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Luolani, look! Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? How unlucky. We probably don't have any reinforcements over there, so...
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up!
Laid bare.
Rain cutter!
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Get high!
Transfixed.
Carving waves!
Need a surfboard? Ataya, what are you doing here?
Where do you think? If I'm here, I was in a hurry, so it's not my best.
Stop talking for now. That wound.
Is this the right area?
Hello? Anyone there? Mulani.
Atea took care of it, but she's injured.
All right, stop fussing. Don't you think I know my own limits? The main thing is they—
Wait, no! This was meant...
for...
Atea!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding me on purpose? Not one of you stopped to say hello. And you, Mualani, were you the one that brought the snacks? How many times have I told you? You have to choose the—
Oh, forget about that! The doctor's almost here, and you're gonna get all better.
The impurities and the elemental energy we embody repel each other.
What? The crystal has been purified?
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify?
Atea! Atea! Wait, what do you... What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, it...
How can that be?
I never knew that was even possible.
Atea! The mark of... Yes, thanks to the Traveler. By the way, Traveler, are you all right? I just saw you purify abyssal power from Atea's body. That didn't injure you in it, you're sure? Good.
Thank goodness.
You scared us all half to death just...
All right, everyone, head back and get some rest. We'll meet here. We'll celebrate Atea's recovery and our triumph. And most importantly, we'll show the Traveler and Paimon how grateful we are for their aid.
Got it!
Got any other secret powers I should know about? Oh, but seriously, you really came through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in Mondstadt to cleanse Dvalin's tears, didn't you? That was some quick thinking, Traveler. Huh?
Abyssal power still exists within her body.
We think Auntie Atea's illness has taken...
She could never come into contact with hot water before, and now she's visiting the hot spring.
Hello? Traveler? Maybe you can zone out some other time because Paimon can barely keep her eyes open.
The wind knows me. Time to go. Time to go.
Not interested in hanging out with the other kids? Snacks not to your taste? Hot spring temperature too high? None of the above, huh? I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday. I was hoping to keep it a secret for a few more days. Didn't want to ruin the celebrations and all.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Come on.
Hey,
Just going to get some air. It's too. You have fun. We'll be right back. Oh, and there are extra snacks in that box.
All right.
Mualani.
Yeah?
You've gotten so tall. You know that. Feels like just yesterday you were. Tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Seriously, Ateo, what's going on? Your act traveler, did something happen?
I guess I wasn't visiting the hot springs because I was getting better. And that pylon yesterday, I didn't go face it by myself because I was reckless. It's because my body isn't going to last much. Your friend saved my life in that cave. And because of that, I got to enjoy the hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh.
Mualani?
That better not happen again, whether I'm here to catch you or not. That's what you said back at the artificial spring. I wanted to believe you.
You want to know something? You've never been resurrected, so you might not understand. But Death and I, we're old pals. I lived with regret for a long time, but yesterday, I was finally able to let go of that regret. Not only because I found the strength, seeing you out there, it made me realize that even if I was never injured, old age would still take me one day. Just remember, whether in life or death, I
understand. Seems like you've given. I'll do everything in my power to protect our tribe, our nation, and live up to the example you set.
Good. Oh, and if any of you have the chance to meet with the Archon, could you give this to her for me? A talisman I've carried with me my whole life. It may seem strange to say while I'm still alive, but just think of it as a relic. It's brought me good fortune in battle. Even after I became too sick to fight, I never took it off. Just tell her...
Don't worry. We'll make sure she...
All right.
Traveler, Atea, Mualani! If you don't hurry up, there won't be any snacks left!
Excuse me, what did I say about bathing in the hot springs on a full stomach? Life is a journey in which there's no turning back.
Feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot spring. Still, spending time the Kaholas. Oh, and Atea's snacks yelling at some kids.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well, left?
Yep, this area.
Glad you like it.
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the...
And Kachina?
Kachina fell in... But don't worry, the team was victorious, so the right of resurrection...
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her...
Exactly. She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious there. Had me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger.
Relax, I get it. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. The Abyss isn't a living entity yet, but through our long history of fighting the Abyss, 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years. Only our tribe's waters were contaminated. It was like each disaster was designed exactly. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night King.
And that's how it became so dangerous.
Yes. And that, luckily, now every tribe is prospering and
You must have had to sacrifice
every battle, responsibility, duty, but I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not going.
Time to go.
Whoa, this place is packed up.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to...
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then, come on, let's find a spot. Let's go somewhere higher.
Warriors of Net, we are the inheritor. Those who grew alongside, those who forged our own. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What is that even?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But...
What's going on?
This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrim.
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We can...
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss! She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself!
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person...
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly...
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to...
Maybe the YUB interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her at all!
No! She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stick. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly...
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer to prevent further casualties. I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns?
No,
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extreme. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should... So, what do you...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker...
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? I'd like to have a chat. Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony.
Did she...
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly... There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest...
And that means Kachina won't be able...
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is...
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her, and we supported her every step of the way, but would sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose ourselves in grief?
That's not fair.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. But please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader... Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of
You mean...
the Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, but if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people...
If we compare the two choices, Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if...
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kenichi, I dare say it's not a...
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Yes.
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, there will be once doubt has crept. Their ultimate goal isn't to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone. Then we have to find another way of strengthening. I understand your anger, Mualani.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a sec.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right.
We could always hold the pilgrimage.
I've considered that, but without the chance to fight with fewer participants...
So, essentially...
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. Your sense of self will be devoured. Until imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop... I won't sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of the... You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred...
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very...
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue...
I failed to protect her during our campaign. But I can make it up to her now.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you and... The Masters of the Nightwind have a technique that can extract an ancient... If we can find Kachina, then comes the hard part.
But isn't...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is, however...
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the...
So, Hyman's the only one who's scared? What?
Seat Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once created... It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribe.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of...
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever... Besides, you're the one's help... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and... Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, in the middle. But...
That's more like it. After all, I've heard yours. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memory.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames... If things were different, the two of us... But don't worry.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you...
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it the Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan. And Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, but if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan.
Another simple choice. The latter was...
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest Let's go. There's still a...
You mean?
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the abyss, but it's also the so until our heroes are ready.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name...
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyeb have already embarked on their destined path. It's all we can do.
Even so, for you to make this
If not me, then who? I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first.
I never imagined someone could match you in If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries?
Yeah. And how much does—
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collect, but I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared—
No. We're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Nightwind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to— When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Nightwind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Seatla.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you—
Yes, but— Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay,
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and check?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay, let's just keep climbing.
Taking a stroll in the one with nature. Clear weather all around brightens the heart. The wind knows me.
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it.
Whoa, hold on a second.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the night?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never—
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need—
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking risks.
It's nothing. If you're that determined—
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you—
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper. Her younger sister, Quichi—
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes. But let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The night, in that sense.
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior. He's got a keen eye.
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. Where can we—
Ever since Malco, Pat.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scenery from— Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone— No, if you really think about it, any—
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use—
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Mal—
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping—
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pipe. Once the connection is established, the abyss will—
Wow, you got—
I just picked up on the basics, really. I'll go find an
We'll go right away.
First,
Wait, are you saying—
by creating something—
Oh, I see.
Right. Normally, you can only—
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Oh, and—
What do you think, Chaska?
There.
Anyway, it'll take some time to set—
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you. Hang on, Kachina. Hello.
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much—
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see.
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as—
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. All right. That's our—
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got...
Perfect.
That might be tough.
Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything's...
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama, Kachina always came.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. Here you go. How's he do?
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while Malco was 5 years ago. But on the eve of...
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he could... Vichama... It's just... Vichama went into a deep... Oh, I've tried... The abyss... Anyway.
One with nature. The wind knows me. Time to go. Into the wind. Time to go.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary... As agreed, I'll help you find... Go ahead. After Malco, if I had been... I've always...
But the pyro arc...
There might not... All right. Let's get to it. Make sure you prepare your...
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Witness my rise.
Rain out. Let me read you a verse.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Everybody stand back!
Laid bare.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close. Quick! Take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power...
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama.
I should have died 5 years. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
This power...
Hanging in there?
Malco. No, what?
We can't wait any longer.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a choke.
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might
give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes.
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was... And now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough.
Huh?
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malco.
Not enough to swing a sword.
I never thought I'd...
Guess I have something... Pisak. Maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing it, but...
A deep...
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, for all these years...
Vichama!
I'm fine. Actually, when you asked for my help, but once allowed to fester, if I could do it that way, there are critical... That's something...
Thank you, I promised I would.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to him, though, you were... Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered
Koichi, are you really?
I think you know exactly.
Honestly, it's... They're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. My apologies.
I'll be just a moment.
Who was that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's not really my story to tell. She was afflicted. That strength of will...
For some reason?
Well...
I remember that. Eventually, she found... It sounds like she's still...
That's...
Oh, I get it.
I'm all for your adventure. Still...
All right, it's just the two of us now.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have...
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to...
Well, technically I...
Again with the excuse... We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation... But a trip to the Night Kingdom?
What do you mean, sneak into the place?
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he...
You feel like he went back on his word.
Oh.
This is important.
You don't know that?
All right, whatever.
You...
Time out. Is this one of our normal...
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then...
But the person you become when you lose control,
That's a different issue. You said...
I've also told you that...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a...
Koichi! Younger...
So, you're really going...
Then support me.
So, that's it.
You...
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted. It's not my place to get...
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kinit.
If only Tone Gift...
It might be in a few more pieces.
Huh? I see. Still, stay safe out there in the night.
We're back! We found Kachina's...
Well, it's fairly complicated.
The Fatui again? We can't go...
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage?
That's why it has to be our little secret. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about still. All you need to do is
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however.
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san. Your incredible strength.
Archon,
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's tower?
Good eye.
Whoa. It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby, and physical items do a Now, if you're curious.
Alright, we'll have a... There are so many...
No, those Yamaya isn't the tools you see, the contents of the jar.
Ooh, must be some...
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although... The powder still needs some time to settle. Well, what do you think of my collection?
Yeah! If each item represents it, does every item hold a special...
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to they demonstrate the true shape.
The shape?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the...
At once?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience and exactly, even at the end of your journey, the things you take out a portion of that journey, the future is the same way. It exists even though it, of course, there are those with the power.
That does...
Humanity excels at living in the present. But too often, while the pilgrimage and the night, only by uniting the people of Natlan across to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a... That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the divine throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish namely, a framework. By holding the pilgrimage, in addition, the
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our—
Your sister is so cute! Paimon was having a hard time. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you.
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon—
No matter what others may say, becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position, my father made the most delicious stew. So one time, my sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat. I still remember the way they laid there, sulk.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation. And experiences like that...
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must—
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and... Anyway, that's enough about... Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound ancient name.
hallucinating?
Kachina!
Huh? I'm not seeing things.
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Y-Up is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in, and the Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening. So the Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you.
I'm real still. I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because...
All you need to do is place your trust in us. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal...
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case she's... that face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another...
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. Thank you so much for your help.
Now that I've lost my power, Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if...
That won't
I hope not.
So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced... Humans only established their own society after the fall of...
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own...
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived and these ruins have been abandoned for a long time. But with the recent increase...
So what you're saying is...
No. It's going to be obstacle up...
Why are you...
It's the pre-adventure excitement!
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go!
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Transfixed! The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Adventure teamwork is dreamwork! This is where you fall.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
Overruled! Into the wind! As one with wind and cloud! One with nature!
Rain Cutter, rain outlines your fate. I'm going in!
Witness my rise. Transfixed.
Into the wind!
This is where you fall.
Clouds high, the birds call, the wind knows me.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Witness the power of Gawak.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the end.
Yes.
We actually have. Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the next.
It looks so...
That overflow of energy is probably...
From this point forward, everything we know about the real...
Paimon's more worried about how we're...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground?
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said. Or if this was the real world.
That's it? Right.
So that means all we need to do is find...
Exactly. This light...
Yeah, these...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malko. I was completely lost. It's like it was seeking me out. I'm sorry I can only appear before you.
No. We should be the ones apologizing. But we had to destroy...
Of course. Under the power of the stone, turns out even our...
Whether in triumph...
Exactly. You're looking for a young girl. I'd like to help her. Be careful.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here. You can't go wandering off. It's too dangerous. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Time to act. Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Witness my rise.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was...
Don't scare Paimon like...
I heard it too.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina!
Oh, honey?
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of the...
Good idea. Let's...
Into the wind.
I'm going in!
Let me weave you a verse.
girl.
Should we start heading back then?
Actually, that was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly...
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as... There are countless proxies, but if a proxy were...
Judging by the current... Still,
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow...
Kachina? What?
Nothing.
Maybe we really should leave.
Kachina... No, I'm fine. Just up ahead.
Listen to me, Kachina. Look, you don't have anything to...
All right.
We've already come all this...
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the... I don't have much time left, so go.
Thank you for...
You're true... Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab!
So we were right. The contamination is already too... Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. You tried to get him... He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about... You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me... No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like... I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out... That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand ancient names, pride, friendship. Oh, the Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure selfishness. Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you,
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't, but you also couldn't be more wrong.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not the power lies not, but in our commitment.
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance.
There aren't many in Natlan who can...
From the ashes to dare the inferno! With the flames of redemption!
Let's shred, Sharpie!
Begin!
Right here! Get there! Let's ride! Surf's up!
Oh, what's the surfboard?
Carving waves!
Right here!
Drilling down!
Check this out! Best of luck!
We won! We actually won!
That's what he gets. Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely. This makes me so...
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable!
Huh? My My ancient name is glowing?
It's probably a projection from the real world.
Wait, does...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place. Still, seeing you pull it off, everything you said was exactly right. It took years worth of the Pyro Archon's plan will unite us. Only then will... Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs.
I've heard that name before.
Since you were able to awaken my words under the name Umoja, as long as blood still runs through you, its blaze will become even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds remain eternal.
So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just...
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now.
We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces, but I had...
This sounds like something that's going to need...
Okay, that should be enough.
I hear your voice, Kachi.
Great. Well then, I was going to ask why you... I'll keep searching within myself.
You are already an outstanding...
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has... Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose. Focus on who the story of your ancient... It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step. Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyabb. Thank you for encouraging
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened... The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle! Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
You've done well. Now come home.
the Pyro Archon's...
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she...
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the night...
So you're saying her...
Every great display of power.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium.
I recommend getting a full...
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always see...
Let's get going. We need to share...
Right. The Wyatt mentions...
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here...
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering...
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Arc... Take a seat, everybody. All right. That should do... I have to say, though, I've never...
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention...
Given the current situation, that ability will likely...
Of course.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. Just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible
Huh? No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the hand. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated.
Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss and still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's immediately after the war. Our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years, but at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed our civilization was dying. Our faith, if we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories...
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense! The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible...
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always... A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to... But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on... A human life is like a flame destined. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake...
So, in other words, this is your...
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, The Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like—
So that means—
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe after your adventure in the Night Kingdom.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But the 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names. Once again, it—
Just like how the Ode of
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods— If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name bearer— So, I've tried my best to help them. Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been— That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite—
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my—
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too, or just like your determination to save Kachina.
So I suppose you're not going to—
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. And Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh? Oh, right! All of this—
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. And in addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important—
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by the— Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending on their own. Each item's power— By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the— It was a rather crude approach, so all their power—
But weren't they all precious treasures?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the pyro—
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, and then it would only be a matter of time. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan. If they knew those items helped save the present day—
Even when you put it that—
There's no need. The people and the events of the past are never true. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your deeds will become new—
Well, we'd still like—
Well, now that Kachina has and we could all use the rest, that's— Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. All right. You should head out.
When I was young, I used— They attract people. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own. It's been really nice seeing— I've witnessed their energy. Even when they cause trouble. I'm certain Mualani will become a great— One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you... The Abyss is a cunning enemy. My rage will never know absolution. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just... I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way for Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the pirate? But what about the you from right now?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make. We will do everything we can, even across time.
Yeah, Mom's right. No, seriously though.
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about...
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the
War forged the 6 tribes.
Who will...
We are the inheritors, those who grew along, those who forged our own That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no, it's not that I...
Ah, well,
She didn't cause any trouble.
Yeah, she was
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it seemed her impulse to...
So, what you're saying is...
Okay, so, anyway,
What? Do you really...
No way. Shoskin, I appreciate the... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason? In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Well done.
I always knew you could do it.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the—
I had no choice.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to—
I wasn't, I swear. When he insisted on repaying the—
But the fact of the matter, I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was—
It's amazing that.
So,
Our team captain drank.
Sir.
all right. There's, dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friend, this traveler and his companion Paimon. They've agreed to let me, and let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the travel. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So,
well said!
I'll drink to that. To be honest,
Well, you better get used to it.
hey, please.
You're here. Have some fruit.
How did you know? That's
You look like you've still got questions. Ask away. Because they had their own life. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone you love, and come with me to the end of time. For in 500 years, Natlan will be destroyed. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But imagine if I said, let's leave right now and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. I couldn't make them shoulder that Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course, without me.
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room.
Yes, it was. So when you asked me who my sister grew up to be, from what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of— Still, it was an impressive— You feel lost. This is a war. And there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their—
Yeah,
I suppose, but even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precise— This is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is true. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support in your journey.
Ancient names can be—
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation. Possessing an ancient name would mean that the Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost it. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise.
Yeah, we can't just ignore this.
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilonen right away. She's the one. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Arc— Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to—
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an opponent in a time of weakness, and I don't— As for you, I must confess—
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that.
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here.